There are some questions that arrive quietly, but then refuse to leave. Here is one of them. Why, in some of the wealthiest parts of the world, are young people becoming less happy? This is not a small question. It is actually a civilizational sized question. Because while adults have been busy celebrating extraordinary technological progress, young people have been reporting something rather less celebratory. They have been reporting more sadness, stress, anxiety, and in some countries, less satisfaction with life itself. Now, of course, life is complicated, no doubts about that. Human happiness does not rise and fall because of one single thing. Families matter, schools matter, economic insecurity matters, belonging matters, culture matters. All of these things matter. But then there is one force that has expanded into nearly every waking moment of a young person's life. Any guesses? If you guessed social media, then you're right. The report, the happiness report of 2026 asks a beautifully difficult question. Is social media merely present while youth well-being declines? Or is it a part of the explanation? What makes the answer fascinating is that it is not the same everywhere. In North America and Western Europe, youth well-being has fallen sharply relative to adults. In many other parts of the world, it has not, even though social media is everywhere. So this is not a simple morality tale about phones being bad and the past being wonderful. It is more subtle and nuanced than that. The evidence suggests that heavy use, I repeat, heavy use matters, especially in English-speaking countries and Western Europe, and even more especially depending on how social media is used. Communication can connect people, creation can empower them, learning can enrich them. But endless scrolling, which is now known as doom scrolling, visual comparison, algorithmic feeds, influencer culture, and passive consumption, those appear much more likely to be linked with lower well-being. And perhaps that is the deeper lesson. Technology is never just technology. It is an environment, and it shapes so many things like attention, like comparison, identity. It shapes what young people believe everybody else is doing, feeling, owning, and becoming. And once a technology starts shaping the emotional climate of childhood, it is no longer merely a product. It instantly transforms into a public issue. That is why this conversation matters so much. Not because panic is useful, it isn't. And not because nostalgia is wise either, it rarely is. But because children should not have to become experimental subjects in a global competition for attention. See, this talk, it offers you something that helps you be better. It offers you some evidence, some complexity, some international perspective, and a reminder that serious questions deserve serious thinking. And perhaps the most important message is this, that we do not have to choose between being anti-technology and being naive about its effects. We can be imaginative, we can be humane, we can be rigorous, and above all, we can decide that the emotional lives of young people are worth protecting with the very best thinking that we have.